No. Pom-Pom, can't leave the train right now.
If I have it on mute, can you still hear it?
You just turned your controller on, by the way. I can hear it.
I know. But if I turn it off, can you still hear the voices?
I can hear it. Oh my gosh, I can hear myself on your stream.
Pom-Pom's so dejected.
Each stop brings its own... No. Pom-Pom.
Pom.
Are you doing okay after dizziness or retching? So you have high compatibility with the I went through the Express's database. He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it. As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go? Really? I find that hard to believe. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet. To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
All right, here comes the Yarilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Yarilo 6. We're here.
It really is one big snowball. Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! Me neither. If only we had a snowmobile! We never get to bring anything cool from the Express.
Do you remember what you did to our last snowmobile?
Anyway, moving on.
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Danhung... he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world. It's too late to repent.
Oh, let's see.
Here!
The stars will always remember us.
In the mood. Stand in position. Executing attack.
Dreams do come true.
Like fireflies to a flame, until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin! Let's improvise.
We have the upper hand.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied and sweet. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Danger ahead. Ready yourself.
Decided to play your ace, huh? How's this taste? Support received. Attack!
Stay in step.
Enemy targets detected. Ready for another?
In the mood for... Stand in position.
Like fireflies to a flame, life begets death. Until everything burns to ashes!
Nice like a good brew. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Set the seas ablaze!
Step up, let's see ya.
Commencing support.
Take your dreams do come true.
I will claim
The mood
victory
is
for
set
myself.
just. Let the show begin.
Fight to live!
Stay in step.
Detonate!
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Attack detected. How's this taste? Support received. Attack! Step in!
Enemy ready for another?
Stay.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Enemy data net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nice like a good brew. Full-bodied, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Commencing support.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Fire!
Stay in.
Ready for another?
Take your.
Step up!
Enemy target.
In the mood for another beating? Joining the battle.
Ready for another?
Stay in step. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin!
Step up, let's see ya.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Take your position.
In the mood. Sam.
Stay.
Step.
Ready for another?
In the mood for an. Join. Nice like a good brew, full-bodied and sweet. My friends, indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Commencing support.
Take your position.
Sam in position. I like the confidence.
Enemy ready for another?
Join.
Commencing.
Like fireflies to a until everything burns to ashes!
The mood is set just. Let the show begin!
Nice like my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
In.
This is more than about sets in the seas of flame!
Rhythm get messed up.
Continue patrols.
I won't survive!
Not nap time. Some.
You're not going anywhere!
On my mark. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
There's more. Every petal in life's garden. All will be swept away by the wind.
Take this! Shape of Taishu! Rise, Phoenix!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of
You're the best!
it. Nap time. Break.
You're not going anywhere!
Nap time.
Stay close. Not a step back.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
You're the best!
Time to get vigilant!
In the mood for another beating?
Time for an.
The confidence. It's nothing.
You've got a lot of nerve.
Step up, let's see ya.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing!
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Nice like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
That's good. In the
Perhaps you still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
No manners, huh?
Step up.
I have something.
Smell of sin.
Wasn't very nice.
Ready for another?
Let's. How much time do I have?
By the will of the Ten Lord, the Ten Lords decree, hereby ordained.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Enemy. Give. Ready for another? Let's start today's duties. Commencing support. Please be polite. This is... Ready for another? How much? Sorry. Enemy turn. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I don't mess up. Give it. Commencing support. Ready for another? I
By
tried
the
my
will of the
best.
10 Lords. The 10 Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
This enemy. Ready for another?
Still in... By the will of the 10 Lords' decree, hereby ordained. This is serious. The smell of sin. It's so good to stand here and do nothing. The mere thought of having to return to mountains of criminal reports in the Hall of Karma makes me wish I could stand here forever and ever and ever.
Let's start today's duties. Cleaning up now!
Still in denial?
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Not good.
Hope I don't mess up. How much time do I have? Sorry.
By the will of the 10 Lords, the 10 Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
I'm on it!
Give it up. I shall be the judge.
Let's start today's duties. Cleaning up now!
This is serious. Recount.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. I'm on it! Commencing support. How much time do I have?
By the will of the Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
I can do this.
Still...
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
This is... smell of sin. Recount.
I'm okay. Enemy targets detected. Naughty child.
I will remember your kindness. Still in denial?
By the order of the Ten Lords. Execute the Marastruck! No amnesty for the Marastruck!
By the will of the Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of
I will remember your kindness.
it. Ready for another? Time for a shot. That's better. Thanks for the support.
Run deep to my heart's content.
I shall be the judge.
No amnesty for the Marastruck!
We have the upper hand. Naughty child.
Do you admit this crime?
What should I observe today? Oh.
Define inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute.
What should I observe today? should I observe today?
Is that you? Yes! Finally! We get to fight side by side!
Did you see that? I think something... Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look.
Yeah!
Let's start today's duties. I'm on it! My turn!
It's time! Let's go! Yeah!
Let's...
Just a scratch.
Tough luck running into me! What's wrong? Afraid of what I might do?
Rules are made to be broken.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. Someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case. They just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely. It doesn't warrant a spearing. But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. Never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane Guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity. Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane Guard. Me? You guys scared me to death. There I was, looking for relics to sell, when all of a sudden you came stomping over. I thought the Silvermane Guards were paying me a visit. Seriously, though, try treading a little lighter next time, huh? If you run into the guards, they won't hide in a snowdrift, and you'll be in a cell before you know it. Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Belobog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. The city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls. You really don't know? The Silvermane Guards are Belobog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work. Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Koski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane Guards?
I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from, anyway? I don't mean to pry or anything. I just care about my friends. No pressure.
Spirit be gone!
Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane Guards I mentioned? That's them! Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
It's now or never! Over to you, dear friends!
Hey, where do you think you're...
I can't spend my wake span waiting.
Told you I could fight. Here! You can't run!
Do you admit this crime?
Told you I could fight.
How much time do I have? By the order of the 10 Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move! Told you I could fight.
Yeah. Just a scratch.
Try that again. You can't run. Told you I could fight. Cute!
Let's start today's duties.
Told you I could fight.
Let's make it. Yeah.
Try that again.
I, Jafar Landau, captain of the Silvermane Guards, order you to relinquish your futile resistance.
Ugh, that Sampo cheated us all. Wait till I get my hands on him.
Suspect! Relinquish your resistance!
So I'm a criminal, huh? Forget Sampo. Wait until I get my hands on you! You have the worst luck running into me.
Let's dive into today's duties.
Excuse me, please. Rules are made to be broken. How much time do I have? Not again. I'm running late. Sorry. By the order of the 10 Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
You could have surrendered.
Execution!
My turn.
Let's go. Batter up! Keep things neat and tidy! Forgive me, sister. I tried my best.
You have the worst luck running into me. With me out here, how can we lose?
On my command! For glory!
You can't run!
Just a scratch.
Try that again! My turn! Stay right there while I give you a present!
Our position is solid!
You can't run!
Rules are made to be broken.
Try that again! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
Resistance is futile!
You can't run! Try that again! Told you I could fight. Phew!
Let's go.
In the name of preservation!
More than that.
And the prime suspect? The one with the blue hair?
Apologies, Captain. We lost him during the pursuit. We can't find his footprints.
No matter. We have his accomplices. He'll be close by, plotting his next move.
Forever. I'm not trying to talk our way out of this, but we're not friends with that scoundrel. Did you see how fast he ditched us? We rescued him from the snow out of the kindness of our hearts. We had no idea he might be using us to get past you. Are you really dumb enough to fall for his...
I'm a captain, not an adjudication panel. As a Belobog citizen, you have the right to defend yourself, but that can only take place under the scrutiny of the architects, not now. Take them away.
But we're not from Belobog.
Photos?
Ah, you're a genius! Great idea! You've probably never seen what your planet looks like, right? I took this one. Behold, Yarilo 6.
You mean to say that this white ball that's here, that's our home? How can that...
It is said that a long time ago, strange visitors from beyond the sky would visit us here. But that after the eternal freeze, the blizzards made passage impossible. And Belobog would cease to witness such arrivals.
But these people are...
This decision is beyond us. If what they say is true, then only the Supreme Guardian may decide their fate. Our job is to present them before her. Nothing more. Outsiders, follow me. Belobog lies beyond this blizzard. Welcome to Belobog, the city of preservation. That's because you're in Belobog, the last bastion of humanity.
Last bastion?
700 years ago, monsters from beyond the sky set the world ablaze. The land was turned to scorched earth, with raging infernos and billowing towers of smoke stretching beyond the horizon. In the midst of the conflict, the eternal freeze descended without warning. Suddenly, sweeping winds brought blizzards which buried the invading legion. Belobog was all that remained. The steadfast architects built this city. Under the protection of Klepoth, the preservation, Belobog remains forever warm in the face of unrelenting cold.
He's sure saying some weird stuff.
Marked change in tone. It sounds like he's quoting from a historical record.
Uh-huh. So why is he telling us all this?
You wanted to know.
We saw strange creatures outside the city. They must have come from a tear in corroded space. A fragmentum, correct?
How do you... That's right.
Oh, the Express has been a lifeline.
Out there in the blizzard, there are still many threats, including the monsters you saw. The Silvermane guards are continuously engaged with the enemy. I'm afraid the situation is bleak. After your meeting with the Supreme Guardian, I would like to consult you on this matter. We're lacking in intel. We're here. This is Qlipoth Fort, the heart of Belobog and headquarters of the Architects. Qlipoth is the symbol of preservation. Under Qlipoth's impulsion, the Architects constructed Belobog, thus protecting the spark of civilization from disaster and the eternal freeze. To show our reverence, we named this fortress after the Aeon themselves. The Architects, under the protection of Qlipoth, have continued to lead this city forward, repelling all manner of disasters. This fortress is also the residence of the Supreme Guardian.
The Supreme Guardian?
The leader of Belobog, elected and appointed by the Architects. The Supreme Guardians have watched over this city for generations, sheltering the people from harm. The current Guardian is Madame Cocolia Rand. Every major strategic decision is issued by her.
Whoa, she sounds like a big deal.
I will now bring you to see Madame Cocolia. Please, have your words at the ready. Her time is precious, so she prefers concise communication.
We're gonna see her right now? Can I at least find a place to freshen up first?
Rest easy. The Madam Guardian doesn't care about formalities. Not to mention, you've only just arrived. It would be unexpected if you were familiar with Belobog customs. I've dispatched a messenger to send word. Madame Cocolia will be aware of your arrival. Come with me.
But that's a meaningless sacrifice. How can you...
You may leave, Branya. Visitors have arrived.
Yes, Mother.
Madam Guardian, I have brought 3 outsiders to see you.
The messenger informed me. Well done, Gepard. You may leave. Welcome. visitors from beyond the Eternal Freeze. Or perhaps I should say, from beyond the sky, no? I am Cocolia Rand, Belobog's Supreme Guardian. I would be grateful if you could tell me why you have come. Do you wish me to doubt it? Or perhaps you're not confident in that identity yourself. No, I do not doubt it. I can see that you are not from this world. The architects remember the history well, else we should forget it. I know that in the distant past, before the Eternal Freeze descended or the Legion invaded, this world was once prosperous beyond measure. An eon connected our planet to other worlds, and we discovered the endless possibilities of the boundless universe. We also came to know of Klapoth, the Amber Lord. Under their attentive gaze, we built the city walls. So do not be surprised. For 700 years, the architects have received no further communication from the stars. But I knew of your existence. Tell me why you have come.
We came here for something known as a Stellaron.
A Stellaron?
Objects that fell from the blue on separate worlds. Their appearance spelled disaster. Many of the planets we visited have suffered their effects. You mentioned invasion by the Antimatter Legion. Soon after their arrival, this planet suffered the Eternal Freeze. At the same time, the phenomenon known as fragmentum space corrosion began to occur. Correct?
Correct.
Which is why the Antimatter Legion and Stellarons often show up together. Worlds seeded with Stellarons give birth to Fragmentums. As for the Eternal Freeze, it must have been a product of the Stellaron, unique to the environment of your world. You can see us as kind-hearted interstellar public servants, lending a helping hand to any world affected by a Stellaron.
Your analysis of our current circumstances is clear. We have indeed suffered the disasters you speak of, some of which prove vexatious to us even today. But why should you care? Even if this Stellaron you speak of did bring about disaster, I fail to see its connection to you. I don't believe that anyone would go to such lengths to help a world unrelated to them. Unless they had something to gain.
You're right. Our reason for coming here is not purely selfless. If we don't seal the Stellaron, we cannot leave this planet.
Yeah, FYI, we're pretty awesome.
You know how to seal the Stellaron.
We have the relevant means.
Very well, I believe you. If our present situation is truly the result of this so-called Stellaron, then your arrival is the hope that Belobog has waited 700 years for. I am willing to assist you in any way possible to help you locate the Stellaron. It's getting late, and you must be tired. I will arrange for you to stay in our most comfortable hotel. Rest there and get a good night's sleep. Tomorrow at noon, I will dispatch someone to escort you here, and we can discuss this urgent matter in greater detail. It should be me thanking you, visitors from beyond the sky. I too need some time. I will go over our records for anything that may be connected to Stellarons. Please excuse me for not escorting you further. Of course, I understand. Do not worry. I have a way.
It seems that the Supreme Guardian holds you in high regard. I have received orders that your movements are no longer to be restricted.
You know, I didn't think things were gonna go that smoothly.
I'm afraid I still have duties to attend to. I must return to my post. I hope you enjoy your stay in Belobog.
Wait! Can you recommend some sites? It's not that late. We want to take a look around.
Well, I'd say that Golden Theater and the History Museum are both worth a look. However, you'd need a pass to get into the museum. I recommend you visit Everwinter Monument first. It's Belobog's most symbolic landmark. And if you enjoy music, you could head to Neverwinter Workshop. You can sometimes catch an outdoor performance there. The artist is... you'll see. Oh, and if you're staying at Goethe Hotel, please avoid the alley that runs next to it. The one with Silvermane guards stationed there. It's started to be affected by corrosion recently, so it's been sealed off.
So the corrosion is inside the city. That's a grave situation.
Yes, we're mounting a resistance as we speak. I must leave now. I hope all goes well for you.
How come you're closed every day?